I'm 20 years old and I married my boyfriend in prison over the phone.
Will you take Nichelle to be your lawful wife?
I do.
People thought that I was delusional or crazy for contacting a man in prison. My friends are unsupportive. I know your parents are tired of your mess. Seek help. So what concerns did y'all initially have when y'all first found out about my relationship?
He's a felon.
Usually when I first wake up, I'm waking up to my husband calling me and I'll speak to him, and then after the second phone call, I'll start my day. I'm 20 years old and I'm married to my prison boyfriend. Ted and I met through a pen pal website. We were attracted to one another after the first phone call, so probably about a week into us talking. We were an official couple that very same day. I'd say I was a little apprehensive that he was in jail, but I wanted to give him a fair chance. I try and visit every weekend. Me and my husband are 6 hours away.
That's a commitment.
I speak to Tez about 4 times per day, 4 to 6. Hi, babe. Good morning. My day is going good. I'm about to shoot a few TikToks today. Our TikTok is blowing up so much. How's your day going? Okay, I love you more. Mwah. I started sharing my story on TikTok and Instagram because my husband decided that we should start growing our platform before he comes home. When I started my relationship, a lot of people thought that I was delusional or crazy for contacting a man in prison, but I didn't care what anyone else thought.
Do you think you could be promoting an unhealthy relationship to other young women?
My specific relationship is very healthy, and I always keep it real on my platform, unsugarcoated. So a lot of people on my TikTok account will comment things like I'm dumb, I'm desperate, I'm just looking for attention, or looking for love in all the wrong places. Let's see what some people have to say in the comments. Someone said, "This is sad, forget him, free you." Who would have thought the bar could go lower? Self-respect and love out of the window. You are worth so much more than this. I know your parents are tired of your mess. Seek help, you're obsessed. He's getting that money from you, that's why. You're so young and beautiful, please don't do this to yourself. This is so sad. Ugh, haters. I honestly don't respond to the judgment anymore. I stopped responding to hate comments. I just let them sit there because they can only argue with themselves. For the most part, my friends are unsupportive. My parents are coming over today to discuss how they really feel about Tez and I's relationship. I've never asked them how they really felt about us getting married before, so I'm a little nervous. My mom doesn't really support it much, but my father, he's very supportive. He just didn't want me getting married prior to him coming home. So what concerns did y'all initially have when y'all first found out about my relationship?
He's a felon. It's just the dreams that I have for you, you know, walking down the aisle, you know, things like that. I just don't want you to get robbed from so much of ideal woman things that we want in a marriage.
Of course, it's never too late for that. We definitely want to have something sentimental once he's home.
My main concern was I didn't want him to use you. I didn't want you feeling being used for conjugal visits, for, you know, anything, drugs, stuff, whatever. I didn't want you being used. But when I realized that they don't do conjugal visits out here, I felt like maybe that was more appropriate. How'd that even come about?
I told you before, I was scrolling on a pen pal website.
He was the first person you spoke to on here?
Oh yeah, the first person I spoke to, yeah.
And that makes it a little more skeptical because
But-
the first person is just on the website. The first person,
But
it's hard
listen,
to just be it.
that's not true. My intentions wasn't necessarily to get into no full-blown relationship. I have the receipts. I told that man, I said, let's take it slow and be friends. It just didn't go like that.
Always said that if and when or if things mess up, you know, I'm still here for you. I'll try not to even say no told you so's too.
You play too much.
Just know when to get out, if need be. Definitely. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Remember what mama taught you. Have high hopes, but also know if this is sounding like the gift of the gab.
Of course, you raised me smart. I know what I'm getting myself into. But also, it's no different than a long-distance relationship, honestly. It's no different. He's just away right now. He will be coming home. When we first met, he had, like, roughly 4 or 5 years left, but he has 2 left now. Those years flew by.
It is hard, for sure. But at the end of the day, especially as of right now, it's literally almost nothing he could really do to her right now.
Not true. If she's married, that means her feelings are involved. She's all the way invested. So
But he's in there, so he can't really do nothing crazy or nothing knuckleheadish until he get home. That's why we want to make sure he's the same way when he get home.
So how did y'all feel when I told y'all I was engaged?
I thought you was lying. I thought it was a joke.
I thought it was a prank, but it's not. It's not.
I mean, I don't know what world you were living in. You thought it was a prank until the day of the wedding. You still didn't believe it. I'm married, so.
I mean, as long as you're happy. You happy?
Of course.
That's what matters. So you just gotta be strong through all the hate. Definitely trust in our parenting skills that we know that we provided for you.
So did y'all think I would ever be married to a man in prison?
Definitely not.
Absolutely not. At all. Like, no.
Not my baby, but whew. You gonna pull one over on us, right?
If you like it, I love it.
He proposed to me over the phone, and he had me open up my ring as he was proposing. He sent it to me through the mail. This is my wedding ring. It was picked out by my husband. In the beginning of our relationship, he had me send him 5 different rings that I'd like, and he picked it. So the officiant had called me on 3-way with my husband's counselor. My husband was in his counselor's office, and then she pronounced us husband and wife.
Will you take Nichelle to be your lawful wife?
I do.
And Nichelle, will you take Sean to be your lawful husband?
I do.
You are now legally husband and wife. Congratulations.
That made me feel like the only girl in the world. I was so happy. Let me read you a couple messages. This one is my favorite. He says, "Hey baby, I ran out of paper, so I'm writing you on the back of my homework. I'm gonna tell my teacher my wife chewed it up. Will you be my Valentine? I understand it's the day of love, but I love you every day." Oh, I love this picture of him. I love you. Mwah.
So do you feel like you giving up like opportunities in your life to be with him?
Of course not, because I still go out and do stuff. I don't feel like my life is on hold. I still get up and do things every day.
I mean, as long as you have healthy routines, that's what I'm worried about, you know. Depression and sadness because he's not here all the time, you know, and I just want to make sure that you're managing yourself well.
Honestly, being with him has taught me a lot more than you guys might realize. Patience. It's nothing really to mope around about. He's coming home. That's what keeps me going on the days that I feel like I can't go no more. So why do you think we work well together as a couple?
I can't really answer that because I haven't seen y'all work well as a couple yet. When he come home, then I could answer that type of question, you know.
Understandable.
I think y'all work well because you're young. I mean, ambitious. You both are geared towards the same type of goals. So, off to a good start. What are your plans when he gets out of prison?
Well, you know, he's definitely gonna come and live with me, of course. I'm his wife, but you know, he's coming home. He's gonna definitely get a job. But you know, we spoke about him working on his rap career and doing this content.
Does he have a rap name?
See y'all in the morning.
See you later. Love you.
One call away, baby.
Lots.
Love you.
Love you, man.
We have asked the audience to send in some questions. Could you answer them, please?
Yes. Are you sure you're the only one keeping him happy / entertained from the outside? I feel like I am the only one, only because my husband is so honest with me about everything.
I can't promise you that our marriage will be easy, but I can promise you that I will never give up on you and leave you stranded.
Why do these women always think they're going to get out and focus all their attention on you still? I believe that my husband will focus his attention on me because it's not the fact that he's an inmate, it's how he was brought up and how he was raised. Every inmate is not the same. The thing I love most about Tez is how much he cares about me. He checks on my mental health every single day.
You turn me into a better person. I promise you that I will protect you and love you to the end of my days.
When people judge my relationship, I honestly just tell them that if they were in my shoes, they would understand. I hope that our future together holds success and wealth. We've envisioned ourselves in a big house with a huge gate, a Rolls Royce in the driveway, and 8 children.